In my book, which thank you so much, people are already buying, which is good, a very good sign. I keep saying they can't congratulate me, people have, and I say, well, hang on a second, you haven't read it yet. But
I have, it's delightful.
He's read it. In fact, Nicholas Kay bought a copy, that master, and he's just come up to me. I think he's been tucked away upstairs. He can't put it down.
I'm surprised. Fantastic.
So if that's not a compliment, I do take it as a compliment. There are a whole lot of people listed in my book who I really haven't got time, and I'm sure you don't want me to spill them all out tonight, who have helped me with this project, which has been actually going on and off in spare time and one thing and another for about 10 years. But I would just like to mention 3 people, because I think they ought to be singled out. Susanna Lyle, who has made a silk purse out of a sow's ear by this wonderful drawing, which she really worked terribly hard on. Anne Pennington, who built our website, who is somewhere around over there, and Nicola Thompson, who designed the cover, which I think, I've had the people who printed the cover, printed the books. Nicola, where's Nicola? Nicola, the people who printed the book, I was talking to them on the phone the other day, and she said it was the best cover she'd ever seen in a book, and she'd been working in the print business for about 6-7 years. So I thought that was rather nice. Final thanks, of course, is to my dear wife, Lucinda, who, amongst other things, which is all mentioned in the book, has got all this together for us. And so I think she definitely deserves a huge, huge hug.
Wonderful.
Also my 2 sons, Alexander and Talbot, who've been great support. So before I finish, I'll just say a couple of words why we're here in this building. This building, Sussex House, 68 Douglas Square, was where my parents moved with myself and my brother in 1956. And we took the 2 floors up. I mean, it was a massive, fabulous apartment. 2 floors, 50s actually, it was still burning coal, but still, which all had to be carried up 6 floors. But it was a massive, fantastic place that we lived in, and it was the family home, really, from 1956 to 79, when my father retired. There's quite a lot of sort of bit of nostalgia, if you like, a bit of nostalgia in the book about Chelsea in the 60s and the 50s, the 50s and the early 60s.
Lucky.
So, Dad was, I didn't call him Dad, Dad. He made one very enlightened move during his headmastership here. There was a young man who had just come out of Cambridge, graduate, who he appointed to the common room, and his name is and was Nicholas Kay, who has now been headmaster for 20 years and runs a very sound ship indeed. Sussex House was named, I'm sure I'm right in saying this, Nicholas, as best prep school by the Tatler in 2013. So,
okay. Well done.
But he's also very largely responsible for this fabulous decor, because the building, when we knew it, and I knew it as a child, was pretty classroomy and pretty stodgy. And it's now Victorian grandeur with Pugin and William Morris and what else, God knows what else. Anyway, I wouldn't be here in more ways than one without my parents, and you certainly wouldn't be here. My dad would have been 101 in February if he was still alive. I hope he's looking down somewhere, not from the top floor, because that's now classrooms, but somewhere higher, and really enjoying this evening. And perhaps as a last gesture, would you perhaps all raise your glasses and just drink the health and memory of Philip and Anne Hall.
Philip and Anne Hall.
Thank you very much. Please eat all the food, because I don't want to carry it down the stairs.